Summoning my Black Pearl days at Disneyland. Today, you guys, we are going to strengthen and tone using a mini ball. But not only are we going to strengthen and tone, we are going to challenge the balance, maybe use the ball as a little bit of an assistance as well. My name is Heidi. Welcome to my channel. Now, let's get this started. Okay, so we're heading right into it, getting into our abdominal series. You're going to place the ball behind your back, and you want it right at the base of your shoulder blades. We're going to find where our feet are in line with our sits bones. Our pelvis is in neutral. Try not to smash the back for dear life onto the mat. Bring it to neutral. Take your hands behind the head. And then let's just take a moment. Release the spine back, getting a nice little stretch through the pecs, the shoulders, the thoracic extensors, and just breathe for a moment here. It should feel good. Just opening everything up, reversing that posture a little bit. Don't fall asleep though. We're here to work, yeah? Here we go. Let's let the head be heavy into the hands. We're going to float the elbows just up into our peripheral view. Let's take a breath in to prepare. Right here from this nice resting position, we're going to glide the ribs down, lift the head, neck, and chest, look right up at those knees. Take a breath in as you release the spine back without going into that rest position. Exhale, rise straight back up, looking right over those knees. Again, inhale, big extension, and then exhale, we lift by gliding the ribs down, pulling the belly wall a little deeper without smashing the back to the mat. You should be shaking. Release all the way back. Here we go. 3 more. Exhale, we lift. And inhale, we carry it back. Final 2, exhale. And inhale back down. Final 1 there. We lift the chest. We hold it there. Hold it. I want you to create a sense of connection there, creating that shakiness there without smashing the back. We're working in neutral. Tiny pulses with the chest for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. We're going to release it back without resting. We're going to come up and rotate opposite rib to opposite thigh. Inhale, release all the way back into extension, and then lift up and over to the other direction. So we're simply going to alternate that movement between one side to the other, keeping our hips square and also keeping that pelvis again nice and neutral. Up and over, we spiral. Inhale, we carry it back. 1 more set each side, up and over. We're not making this workout too long. We got lots to do. Up and over, we rotate. Coming back. Now, from here, we're going to do 1 more set. I failed to mention, but you're going to lift, hold right here. Hold it. Tiny pulses here for 5. Think rib to thigh. 4. Here we go. 3. Your focus is beyond that thigh. Last 2. 1 more. We release all the way back. Should feel those abs working now. Up and over. We spiral, hold. We lift and lower for 5. For 4, remember quality over quantity. 3, last 2, getting everything out of each rep. Last 1, take it all the way back. Give yourself a stretch, let that center body release. Woo! Take a moment. We're going to lift up. Come up to a seated position so you can remove the ball. And then from here, let's transition. Come all the way down onto the mat. Let the spine just settle into the mat. And then from here, you're going to take the ball and you're going to place it under 1 foot. Now, we want to be mindful that the feet are in line with the sits bones. The pelvis might feel a little off just because of the ball on the foot on the ball. So we're here reaching the arms long. We want pressure down into the ball. You're already going to feel that hamstring. You're welcome. From here, take a breath in. We're going to go into an articulated bridge. As we exhale, we are going to curl that pelvis under. Press down into both feet as we peel our hips away from the mat. Hold it there. Take another breath in. And let's exhale. We roll it back down. Don't let the ball get away from you. Continue to press down into the foot, pulling the heel back to the bottom, release to neutral. Two more, just like that. And then the fun begins. Again, exhale. You're already having fun. Rolling the hips away, getting into that beautiful bridge. Hello, hamstring. Hello, glutes. And again, exhale. We melt the spine back down. Using those abdominals, using those hamstrings. They're a couple working together, yes? Let's not just lift from the back. Last one. Exhale. We roll the hips away. Collarbones are wide, reaching the fingers long. Let's hold right here. Keep pressing down into that foot. It's going to get a little scary. We're going to bring the opposite knee up. Oh, right off the bat. Yes, no easing into it. Exhale. Inhale down. 3 more. And down. Final 2. Tap it down. 1 more. Hold it. Let's roll it down. Single side. Oh my goodness. Good. Just a little momentary time of torture. Not too long, right? We're here. We're going to set up what we do to one side, we do to the other. Yes. We're here. We're going to take our exhale, press down into that ball as you roll your hips away, articulating the spine. Collarbones are wide here. Let's exhale to melt it back down, one bone at a time, releasing to neutral. And again, rolling it up. Here we go. We're toning up those hamstrings, toning up those glutes, as well as strengthening. Yes, it all comes full circle. Exhale, we roll the hips back down, scooping out that center body every step of the way. Last one. Here we go. Exhale, we curl, rolling it up. Hips are high, working that hamstring there on that supporting leg. We're going to bring that left leg up, tap it down. We bring it up, we tap. Last 3. The struggles, we're real, friends. Last 2. I can't even talk anymore. 1 more, hold it. We're going to roll the hips down. Keep pulling that ball towards your seat. Woo! Let it go. Very, very nice. Take a moment here. I'm going to just toss the ball into my hands. We're going to stretch it out. Ball's going to come between the hands. We're going to lengthen out the legs, lengthen out the arms. Take a moment. Feel that nice long stretch. We're going to go into a roll up today. So from here, legs are long, arms are long, ribs are anchored down. We're going to take a breath in, keeping a little squeeze on that ball. Arms are going to come forward. We're going to exhale. We're going to squeeze those inner thighs. Lift the head, neck, and chest. Hollow that tummy. Keep a nice little C curve. Hold right here. Take a breath in here. As we exhale, we're going to drag that pelvis under. Keep pulling up through the inner thighs, squeezing. Curl that pelvis under to help you control the movement, releasing all the way back. Now, I'm not going to lie, I kind of cheat a little bit because I don't know if it's my dimensions, if I'm short, have short legs, but roll-ups are hard for me, yeah? So I use a little bit of momentum to get me up. Ideally, you want to fold and then lift, and then exhale. We're going to roll it back down. But we never should avoid what we're not good at right off the bat, right? Always do what makes you work a little harder, right? That's how you get change and that's how you get stronger. One more time, arms come forward. Exhale, we roll it up. Good, take a moment, restack that spine. There we go. Take a moment. You're going to take the ball. Believe it or not, you're going to sit on it. So I'm going to take it right under my caboose. I don't even say that word, caboose. My booty. And we're going to take the legs just slightly wider than your shoulders. I'm going to flex my feet, take the arms out in front. Notice how you're balancing. I want you to imagine your sits bones kind of whoop, pulling together, lifting you up so you're connecting to your pelvic floor and gaining another inch through the crown of your head. Going into a spine stretch, take a breath in, and then as you exhale, you're gonna nod the chin and roll the spine down, attempting to reach the fingers beyond the thighs, beyond the toes. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, we're gonna restack the spine, sitting tall, finding the posture. Two more, just like that. Again, as we exhale, it's like you're unrolling the spine over the thighs. And then as you exhale again, you restack it. You roll it back up, lengthening at the top. One more, just like that. We roll it down. And as I'm rolling down, I'm pulling my navel back towards my spine. And then as I exhale again, I roll it back up. Now, chances are you may want to keep your legs a little bit wider because it's going to create a wider base of support. But if you'd like to challenge yourself, I want you to bring your legs together. So now you are going to be narrowing the base of support, creating more challenge on your balance. Again, lifting up through the pelvic floor. We're going to take our hands, bring them behind the head. Oh my goodness. So I already feel this crazy connection happening through my obliques, even through my pelvic floor. Yes, all the things are working from here. As I inhale, I'm going to start to spiral my body. This is an exercise people typically like to cheat on. Well, you cannot cheat here. As you exhale, you're going to come back to center. Again, we're going to spiral solely using our obliques, right? Our sits bones have to stay really even and connected on that ball. Exhale back to center. So we're gaining strength in those rotator muscles. We're gaining length through the postural muscles, coming back to center. Again, we rotate, growing taller, right? Getting better posture here and back to center. Let's do one more set here. Inhale and exhale back to center. Last one here. Inhale over. Exhale back to center. Woo! And that is over. Yes, come off the ball. It's not as easy as it seems, right? So we're going to go right into some side lying work, side series here. So what I want you to do is you're going to take the ball, you're going to place it underneath your rib cage. We're going to bend the bottom knee, keep the top leg, I cannot talk, the top leg straight, hand behind the head. We're going to place the hand in front of us for support here. Create length here. Top of the hip is really reaching away from the rib cage. We're going to take it into a side bend. As we inhale, I'm going to think of gliding my rib to my hip, bringing the elbow away from the floor, and then I lower down. And so the fun part is by having your hand here, you're getting a little bit of feedback in your tricep here. And return. Now, keeping that hand there and keeping the work happening in that side body, we're going to add the top leg. As you exhale, keep the length on the side body, reach through the heel, lift the body, lift the leg, and lower down. Yes. So now we're getting feedback in the outer thigh and the small muscles of those glutes, and getting lots of feedback on that lateral line. So the side of your body. Yes. Three more. We lift and we lower. Last two. This is just the beginning, friends. It's going to get a little more interesting here. One more. We lift and come all the way down. Now, from here, we're going to take the ball, bring it out, bring it between your ankle bones. We're going to stay up on our forearms, so working on that shoulder stability here. We're going to squeeze that ball. I'm going to point my toes here. Yes, do whatever feels good for you. We're here. Now, our hips are stacked. We're lifted in that waistband. We're going to do some pelvic movement here, okay? If you need to watch me once, you can. I'm going to reach my arm along the side of my body. As I exhale, I'm going to go into a little teaser prep. I'm going to curl my top hip back. I'm going to curl under, and I'm going to rotate balance. I'm using my forearm for assistance. And then from there, I'm gonna de-rotate. Is that a word? Unwind and stack the hips. Yeah. So I almost think of it starting from my top side oblique. I curl back, right? I'm pulling back from the top side. I rotate my torso. I lift up, find a little bit more length through the spine, and then I come back through that C curve and then reestablish that neutral position. Yeah. Do that again. Exhale. We rotate and we reach and then we return. Maybe this is enough for you. You can stay here. If you want to take it a little bit further, you're going to push out of the bottom arm and lift towards those ankle bones and then come back down. Two more like this. So we have the obliques working. We have the rectus abdominis, so six-pack abs. We have the back extensors working, the hip flexors working, and coming back down. Inner thighs are working. Last one here. We come up. You're going to hold that position. Now you could stay here, or I challenge you to hold a teaser. Hold it. I know I'm super mean. We're going to squeeze the ball with our inner thighs for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Can you take the hand down? Bring the elbow down. Unwind the body and relax. Very good. Take a moment here. We're just going to come up. Swing the legs around to the other side. We're going to do that again. So you're going to take the ball underneath the rib cage, turning on that side body here, over here. Hand behind the head, hand in front of you for support. Waistband lifted here and lengthen. We're just going to lift the body and lower down. This side's harder. Oh my goodness. I lift and I lower. So as I lift, I'm thinking length through the crown of my head. I don't want to squeeze with my neck. I don't want to lead here. Yes. And coming down. 2 more. We lift. Hello, obliques. Last one. We lift. Very nice. Let's add the leg. As I lift the body, I raise the leg and lower down. So now we're getting that feedback in the outer thigh. Tiny muscles of the glutes are working, and we lift and we lower. 3 more. We rise and we lower. Last 2 and we lower. 1 more here. We bring it down. Very nice. Take a moment. Whew, coming up. Take the ball between your ankle bones. As I said before, what we do to one side, we do to the other. We're here pushing out of your forearm, feeling lifted here. I'm going to point through my toes. It's all about the setup, friends. I always tell my clients the most important part is finding your setup. You don't just throw yourself into the movement, right? We're here. Let's start. So from that position, I'm going to rotate. I reach for my toes, and then I unwind to come back. So getting your bearings straight, thinking about the pelvis. I pull back from the top side as I rotate, keeping my low belly active the entire time. So we don't want the weight of the legs to just pull on us. Yes? Don't be a slave to your body. You tell your body what to do, right? And coming back, open it up. Adding the extension of the bottom arm if you'd like. We curl it back. We reach up, we lift, and we come out of it. We open it up. A couple more. We curl it back, and we lift, and we come out of it. We're almost there. Last one here, friends. We curl it back. We lift, we hold. Option to take that arm up. Again, 6 little pulses for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish it. You're going to unwind. Bring that arm down and relax. Whew. We're almost there. Getting that back body. We're going to come down onto the tummy. So we're going to take the ball right under the sternum. Yes, right between the girls if you're a female. Yeah. So you're here. We're going to take the elbows out to the side. Lower the body down. We're going to press the pubic bone into the mat. We're going to hold that position right here. So from here, we're going to turn on the upper back. We're going to raise the elbows up. We're going to lift the sternum, going into that little thoracic extension. Then from there, everything's going to lower back down. I'm going to come a little bit more forward. There we go. Go to get a little more comfortable. Here we go again. So we raise the elbows. We feel the energy in the upper back and shoulders. I start to lift my upper back, little thoracic extension, and then I lower down. Now, this range of motion is different for everyone. I have a smaller range of motion in my back extensors. You might have a bigger one. That's okay. Work in your range, yes? And we lift again. And then we bring everything back down. Now let's add a little arm if you feel comfortable. We're going to raise the arms again. Lift the spine. Now from here, you're going to reach the arms overhead, staying extended. Draw the elbows back and then lower everything down. Now, maybe you can't get your arms completely straight. That's okay. Again, stay in your range, yes? Again, the arms rise. The sternum lifts. We reach the arms overhead. We draw the elbows back. We bring it down. One more here. And elbows, upper body, arms extend. You draw them back and you lower everything. Take a moment. We're going to carefully press it back. Child's pose position, rounding out that spine. Good. Taking a moment right here. I want you to have a seat. Crisscross applesauce. This is my new favorite thing to do. So kind of like a seated cat-cow. You're going to take the arms straight out in front of you. We're going to flex the wrists and we're going to open the chest, lift the spine. And then from there, you're going to fold the wrists, round the spine, hollow it out. Again, flex, open, lift, and then fold, round, and scoop. One more time. I flex, I open, say hello to the back chain, and then fold, round. Take your hands to your knees, restack that spine, and give yourself a pat on the back for finishing this workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe and share the love. And if you have any questions or comments, don't forget to comment below. And I hope to see you again very soon.